Hello, it's Liz from West Star Tarot. Welcome. So today I'm going to do an unboxing. That's not something that I do a lot on my channel, but I went to Salem, Massachusetts yesterday, nickname Witch City, and with a friend of mine. And we went for lunch and we hung out and we did a little browsing around some of the stores there, the shops there, which there's so many. No matter how many times I go, I never can find all of them, but there's many, many, many pagan-based, occult-based, witch product-based, esoteric products and so forth. And it's just sort of like, oh my gosh, so much. But anyway, I was in this one store called Pyramid Books, and I could probably spend, I don't know, 2 hours in that store just browsing around. I've never seen so many tarot and oracle decks and wonderful, intriguing books in one store. They also have candles and incense and herbs and little trinkets for your altar and wands, and I mean, they just have everything. You could, like I said, I could spend hours just browsing. But I came across this deck. It's called the Astro-Cards. It's published by AGM, and it says Tanya Brock is the creator. 43 oracle cards with a booklet. And because I am doing, working with this book, Tarot and Astrology by Corinne Kenner, and I'm cycling through the decans this year. I started with the first decan of Aries, which is my sun sign, and we've just entered the first decan of Virgo, which is my rising sign. And we already went through Cancer, which is my moon sign. So anyway, I thought I'd pick this deck up because I thought it might help my studies. Now, I just want to be clear. No astrology deck could ever take the place of my favorite astrology deck, the Living Wheel. I use this every day. These cards are out on my altar. I've talked about it a million times in videos, so I won't belabor it here, but I just wanted to be clear that this is going to be more of a study deck, whereas this is a deck that I use in my spiritual practice. So different purposes. So anyway, I kind of have the plastic started, so let me take that off. I'm hoping the cards aren't in plastic. We shall see. So, nice box. Here we are. I'm going to see if the author is also the artist. Doesn't seem to say. Let me look in the back here. It says, creator of the cards, the booklet, and the box, under use of illustrations from, and then there's just a whole bunch of places and creators cited, so I'll have to look into that more. But it says, Tanya Brock, born in 1985, sees herself as a modern astrologer. After studying art history and managing a fashion boutique, she completed several psychological, spiritual, and astrological studies. Her goal is to bring the wisdom teachings of the cosmos, pure and simple, to the world. So, yeah, so it says, I would like to thank the AGM Publishing House for the wonderful and caring collaboration on this card set. Additionally, I would like to thank some other people, but including her dog. But so I'm not clear about the illustrations, but as I work with this more, after I do the unboxing and after I work with this deck more, I will come back and report more about it. So here are the cards. I'm going to look at it this way and then hold it up. So this is the Sun, which is your essence and personality. Moon, feelings and subconscious. Mars, drive and power. Venus, love and beauty. Mercury, mind and speech. Neptune, dreams and spirit. Pluto, shadow and mysticism. So far the planets are lining up fairly well with how I think of them. Uranus, change and new beginnings. Jupiter, ideals and magnitude. I have a little bit of a different idea about Jupiter, but that isn't in complete contrast to how I see it. Saturn, limits and lessons. Chiron, inner healing. So we always speak of Chiron as the wounded healer, right? And this is Lilith, wild femininity. Not sure where that came from. Maybe I should look in the book and see. Let's see. I'm not sure why Lilith is in here. What you see on the card, a graphic image of a moon and the astrological symbol of Lilith, made from a moon and the astrological symbol symbol of Lilith, made from a moon and cross symbol. Loss of control, wildness, battle of the sexes, witch, magic, femininity, primal power, provocation, magnetism, evil, sexuality, astrological energy and card interpretation. In astrology, Lilith is a fictitious planet, no real celestial body, rather a certain calculated point in the horoscope. Lilith is also called the Black Moon. In a horoscope, Lilith is seen as an energetic starting point for our efforts to work with and overcome our shadows in this current incarnation. Goes on to speak more about that. So that is interesting. All right, north node of the moon, south node. Here we have, I don't like what it says about Aries, the combative. That's giving Aries a bad rap. I got to think about that one. Taurus, the sensual. So this is like sort of taking the sun signs and making them into archetypes. Gemini, the communicative. Cancer, the caring. So, oh dear, my sun sign and my moon sign are in complete opposite, the combative and the caring. Leo, the extrovert. Virgo, the alchemist. Libra, the beautiful-minded. Scorpio, the mystic. I don't know about that. Sagittarius, the world explorer. Capricorn, the boss. Aquarius, the visionary, I would say. Pisces, the dreamer. Yep. So now we have the houses. So first house, self and identity. Resources and values. This is the second house. Third house, communication and interaction. Fourth house, home and family. Fifth house, joy and play. Sixth house, work and routine. Seventh house, love and partnership. Eighth house, transformation and mystery. Ninth house, learning and faith. 10th house, career and success. 11th house, community and technology. 12th house, spirituality and art. And then we have conjunction, fusion and energy. Square, challenge and disharmony. Opposition, tension and opposites. Trine, support and inspiration. Sextile, chance and opportunity. So I like that they included those cards. So I feel like this is definitely a deck that I will use as a study deck. I just want to show you the planets in just in comparison from the living wheel, and you can see how much more beautiful. I'm not sure if these planets are not. Let me just go through this. I mean, look at this. So beautiful. So stunning. So, I mean, they're both astrology decks, but they really are very different. So, like I said, nothing is going to take the place of my beloved living wheel. But I will be using this Astro-Cards as a study deck. The book is really, let's see, it's over, yeah, it's 100 almost 150 pages, and it has a lot of information in it. I just flipped open to Chiron, and it just says what you see on the card, astrological energy, card interpretation. It talks about the star sign and the location in the respective house, which house it ends up and what that reveals. So I think this will be a good study deck. I think just at first glance, I'm glad I got it. It will be interesting to see how I go ahead and use it. I do feel like it can coordinate well with this book, which I recommend so strongly. It just made everything click for me when I got this book. So anyway, that's it. First impressions are unboxing of the Astro-Cards by Tanya Block, published by AGM. Please comment below if you have this deck, if you have the Living Wheel, other astrology decks and books that you found helpful to your astrology studies. I would be really interested in hearing about that. Your work with the decans, anything that you think might be helpful. So may the stars be with you. Blessed be.